What's up, everybody? Whitey Mac, still vaping. 8 months clean off of tobacco, going strong and enjoying it. Say what's up, Coco. I guess she's in the mood to talk today. Anyway, if you remember the last time we spoke, I told you that I got the Big Nasty 26650 mod. So far, it's still going strong. I'm loving it. Haven't had any issues with it as of yet. It's doing nice. I was running I had switched over from RBAs over to RDAs and started using the iGo W. Didn't really like the iGo W too much, so I got the iGo W6, and that's for quad coils. The iGo W6 is really a nice atomizer. A couple of the downfalls to it is it's almost impossible to build on. I mean, unless you're like a little bitty feller, but anyway, I just really didn't like it too much. I started looking around trying to find me some larger RBA atomizers to fit on top of my mod. Something that had a little larger deck, maybe easier to build on. And anyway, I ended up running across the, what do you call it, the TOBH or the TOBH atomizer. This is, I can't remember if this is either 28.5 or 29.5 millimeters. I've been to some places where it says it's 29.5 and others say it's 28.5, so I'm not really sure. Anyway, it's TOBH. Absolutely not sure what that stands for. Some people have said it stands for the Taste of Beverly Hills. Some people have said that it is Hebrew for Tob or Toba. I don't know. Don't really care, to be honest with you. Does not matter to me. All I know is that so far I'm really liking this thing. I'm not going to go in depth on these. There are plenty of reviews out there for them. I'm just going to kind of give my experience from it. If you pull this off, this comes apart in three pieces. You have the deck itself, you have the bottom part, and then the upper chimney part of it. The lower deck portion of this thing, it only has 3 posts, but these things are huge, and it has huge Phillips head screws on it. And so far, I haven't had any issues with these screws backing out on me or getting loose and wiggly like on some of the other ones, especially the W6. That iGo W6 was, you tighten it down, vape on it for about an hour, and then the next thing you know, you're losing half your vapor, and you throw it on the multimeter, and only to find out that the resistance has changed. You go in there and find out your screws are loose. But I digress. The holes, the pre-drilled holes that come in the posts are very very large. I have ran quad 24 gauge in this already and had no issue with it. You could run twisted 24 dual coils in it, and they're just huge. It has a very large drip well, and I'll try to show you here. The drip well actually goes down about that deep, if you can see that. It'll hold quite a bit of juice. What I'm running in it right now is I'm running dual 24 gauge. It's just a loose coil in it, not running a micro coil or anything. But I'm using what size is it? 4 or 5 millimeter silica wick, and the silica wick, you don't even have to stuff it in this thing. You basically just let it lay down into the drip well, because that thing is huge. If you look here, you see these little square parts that stick up here. Those are actually what help to block off the holes. That's how you get adjustable airflow. They come pre-drilled with 3 holes on either side, 3 here and 3 there. Now these 3 holes, this is what I've read, so don't take me seriously on this. I don't know if this is for sure or not. But the three holes that are pre-drilled on it on each side, each one, if you add them all together, is supposed to equivalent 1/8 of an inch air hole. From the factory, they actually have a really good amount of airflow already. Actually very impressive. Almost everything I've ever had, I've had to drill out in order to get it anywhere close to where I wanted it. This was actually just awesome right out of the box. But now granted, I did, if you kind of look and see the middle hole here, I did drill out the middle hole on both sides, just one of them on each side. And I didn't go up very much, just I don't remember the size of the drill bit, but it's just one step above what's already there. And I did that on purpose because I wanted to kind of tinker around. I actually got 2 of these. I got the brushed look, and then of course the powder coat black. And I'm actually not going to touch this one. These 3 holes here, these are going to stay stock, because I'll explain it to you. If you put a really nice build in one of these with the stock air holes, it is a flavorful just flavor-packed vape, basically. It's a warm vape. It just tastes extremely well. But I'm wanting to basically get a lot of clouds too, so I decided to go ahead and get another one so that I could tinker with it and build some bigger air holes in it and do some things. These cooling fins on this thing, if you look at this, the inside of the top is actually conical in shape. That helps to gather the vapor, concentrate it towards the top, but the top actually has these cooling fins on it, and I thought it was just there for aesthetics, but they actually do help to cool the vape down and make it not so tough. I can chain vape on this pretty hard and never even really gets warm, and my drip tip never gets warm at all. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to do a huge review on this thing. I just kind of want to tell you that I got one so far that I like it. You put a few drops in here, and I'll vape on this thing, let you see what's happening. What I'm vaping on today, this is from a local company here called Venom Vapes here in my town. Sub-Zero is the flavor. This is basically every menthol that they have all put together into one bottle, and I really love it. It's a little bit hardcore, so I don't take extremely huge draws off of it, because that menthol, once it hits, man, it's just wow, you know. But anyway, I got some juice in here. I'm gonna vape on it. This is the one that's drilled out, so it will produce a little bit more vapor than what my other setup will at this moment in time. But anyway, this is not an extreme build. This is just 5 wraps of 24 gauge running dual coil. I think it's about 0.35 ohms, somewhere around there. It's not anything too horrendous. But anyway, I'll give you a shot, see what you think.
No, man, are you for real? How long's the wait? Fuck that. Hey, you know about this?
Woo. As you can see, it does produce quite a bit of vapor, or as my mans and them on YouTube would say, it chucks a vapor and sick as tits. Rip Trippers, love you, boy. That's good stuff. Anyway, it vapes hard. I really love it. I'm gonna give it one more vape.
Where's the line start?
Oh, I don't know.
So, if anybody's thinking about getting one of these, don't hesitate. Get it. You can get them online. They're kind of hard to find locally, or at least here in my town, almost impossible to find. But you can find them online. You can find the clones and stuff for $20, $30. They range all the way up to about $80, somewhere around there. Build quality on these things is pretty amazing. The way they vape is amazing. The factory airflow is amazing. I really just love everything about it. So, you know, if you got one of these, feel free to comment on here. I want to know what you're running in it, what build you've got, how you've drilled it out. You know, let me know everything that you like about it or dislike. And comment, subscribe, and let me know. One more.
I can't feel my legs.
Woo! Peace.